With the Walleye bowing out of the Kelly Cup playoffs earlier this week, the Toledo Storm's back-to-back Riley Cup wins in 93-94 remain the last Toledo hockey team to win it all. A key member of those teams, Iain Duncan, the Toronto native, spent 4 seasons with the NHL's Winnipeg Jets before joining Chris McSorley's team, scoring 147 points in 95 games over 3 seasons in Toledo. And he recently sat down with Tom Cole for this week's Unsung Hero.
Hi, Tom Cole for BCSN, and welcome into the Unsung Hero segment. And certainly an honor and a privilege for me to welcome in. You know, legend gets thrown around in sports a lot and, you know, used on a daily basis. But this time it's real in our BCSN studios. We have a Toledo hockey legend here for us, Iain Duncan. Iain,
Tom,
so good to see you.
Good to see you too,
sir. Yeah. I'm going to take you in the Wayback Machine, Iain. Bowling Green, went to Bowling Green.
Yes, sir.
You made their all-century team in hockey.
Yeah.
The tradition of Bowling Green hockey is incredible. Give me some of your thoughts on Bowling Green hockey.
Well, I really feel that right now Bowling Green's getting back to where it needs to be with Chris Bergeron at the head.
Great guy.
Chris was a pro teammate of mine, and we won one of the Riley Cup championships together. And I've stayed in touch with Berge, as he's known in the hockey world, as we all have our nicknames. But Berge has done a great job, and I think he's bringing Bowling Green back to where it needs to be. And I said to somebody 4 or 5, maybe 2 years ago, that Bowling Green will win a national hockey championship in the next 5 years.
Duncan back to Roberts now. Duncan out on top. Beasley scores!
I did this Storm years. He scored 147 points for the Storm, with 92 to, or it was 93, 94, 2 Riley Cups.
Yeah.
Toledo, and I'm telling you for gosh sakes, you're the mayor of hockey in Toledo. Toledo's an incredible hockey town. Their fans are, you've been around,
Yeah.
but I would say their fans probably for you are up at the top. They're incredible fans. Tell me some remembrances of the championship years in Toledo.
Well, if I could just say real quickly, it really reminds me of Winnipeg, small town.
Yes.
Small town. But with your question here with the Toledo fans, I still, you know, choke up about the championship days here.
Yeah.
People don't understand. And here I go.
No, you're good. What it means to you,
Right.
to me, ID, what people don't get is how much of yourself and your teammates and your coaches gave to that sport in this town to have those fans share in it. And it's an emotional bond with the fans. You got the cup, but you've put the blood, the sweat, and the tears, and the body parts, you know. So I think it's that emotional bond you have with the fans, and I think that's what, because I've interviewed fans that when I talk about those Storm years, they get just like you. They get wrought up about it.
Yeah, I couldn't have put it better. Thank you. It was like after I think the first championship, 3 days later, I flew to Syracuse to have my wrist reconstructed by a known orthopedic surgeon that only worked on like athletes, tennis players, so to speak. So the fans don't see that part of it.
No.
But I don't talk about it.
Sure.
But it's part of the game.
Tremendous sacrifices that you make with your family, with your health, with it. But I love the fact that you say that it was all worth it because the intrinsic elements of sport, you've lived it your entire life. You know what it means to be a teammate, to be a champion. Those are things that never will be taken away in any way, shape, or form. And that's rare because in life, as we all age, most things are taken away from you. But those things are forever.
And I say that to the kids I teach now. I train in kids and teach kids, young kids, older kids, junior kids, a couple future pros that are, you know, Timmy Gettinger in Cleveland. He's going to be with the Rangers next year. But I tell them, even in a 14 and under championship game, there's not so many times in your life that you can win a championship. I don't care what it is. Go and do your best. Have fun. Work the hardest that you can work. And we'll laugh together, we'll cry together, and hopefully we'll win together.
ID, you're so spot on. Most pro athletes never play on a championship team their entire lives.
That's true.
Iain, what we've got, team sports has a segment that obviously you're a big part of called Unsung Heroes. I want to give you this shirt.
Yes, sir.
Unsung Heroes, and heroes don't always wear capes.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll wear that proudly.
You have been a hero in this community. The way your comportment on the ice, the way that you dealt with the fans and the community and your teammates. It's an honor to have you on, Iain. Thank you so very much.
Well, it's an honor to be on your show, and I've watched and listened to you over my 30 years in the, I guess, Neal, Northeast and Northwest Ohio, and I appreciate you having me on, and thank you for the shirt. I really appreciate it.
Totally our honor.
All
Thanks
right,
so
man.
much.
Take care.
Tom Cole for the Unsung Hero segment.